Om Sairam. Story of Kanakadhara Stotram. Before we start the story, let us see some excerpts from Sai Satcharitra. Give with faith, give with magnanimity, liberally, give with modesty, with awe and with sympathy. I have to give back 100 times more of what I received. Sai Satcharitra, chapter 14. As the police were tightening the grip, he saw Sai Baba standing quite outside near the cage. On seeing Baba so near, he said in a plaintive tone, "Hearing your fame, I came to your feet, and why should a calamity befall me when you are standing here in person?" Baba said, "You must suffer the consequences of your actions." He said, "I have not done anything in this life which would bring such a misfortune on me." Baba said, "If not in this life, you must have committed some sin in your past life." He replied, "I do not know anything of my past life, but assuming that I did commit some sin then, why should it not be burnt and destroyed in your presence, as dry grass before fire?" Baba, "Have you got such faith?" He, "Yes." Baba then asked him to close his eyes. No sooner did he shut them than he had a thumping sound of something falling down. Opening his eyes, he saw that he was free and the police had fallen down. Sai Satcharitra, chapter 29. Kanakadhara Stotra. Kanakadhara's story is about the devotion of a poor woman. Adi Shankaracharya was born in Kaladi, Kerala in 8th century. Hinduism had few problems. Lots of misunderstanding among Hindus, like different factions were formed like Shiva worshippers, Vishnu worshippers, Ganesha worshippers, etc. Further, the emergence of Buddhism and Jainism were also destroying Hinduism, and many people were converted in bulk. It was Shankaracharya who taught entire undivided India, given Hinduism rebirth, and helped establish the strong faith about Hinduism among people. There was an interesting story which explains the devotion of a poor woman and the power of Adi Shankaracharya. Once, Shankaracharya, when he was a little boy, was going to few houses to take bhiksha. He came across a hut and asked for bhiksha. The woman inside the house was embarrassed, as a saint has come to her house for food, but she is so poor that nothing was available in her house. She even did not have proper clothes to wear. She searched all the places and finally found an old amla fruit. The poor woman felt very shy to give only this little amla fruit to Shankara, but she had immense devotion and do not want to send the little saint who came to her house empty-handed. She offered the amla fruit in the bowl of Lord Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya realized the woman's devotion irrespective of being poor. He immediately started singing 21 slokas praising goddess Mahalakshmi, praying her to bless the poor woman by driving her poverty and grant her riches. What we sow, we reap. What we give input, we will get the output in the same standard. Goddess Mahalakshmi replied that the lady has not done any good deeds in her previous birth, so she doesn't deserve riches and is destined to suffer in poverty. Adi Shankaracharya accepted it, but said, though the poor lady did not do any good deeds in previous birth, in this birth she has such a kind heart that irrespective of being poor, she gave this little amla fruit to him. And this good deed alone is enough to bless her with all prosperity. Listening to Shankaracharya's beautiful stotra, and his argument that the poor woman must be blessed for her good deed in this birth, Mahalakshmi was moved. Friends, here comes the greatness of this goddess. She really is for devotion and purity of heart. If we always involve in good deeds, always chanting God's name, we will be surely blessed by Mahalakshmi. As Shankaracharya was singing Kanakadhara Stotram, Mahalakshmi showered golden amla fruit like rain in front of the poor woman's hut. Rain of golden fruit showering from sky. The devotion of poor lady earned her heap of gold. Adi Shankara has sung this Kanakadhara Stotra for welfare of everyone who is suffering their past karma and suffering in poverty. What we take from Kanakadhara story? Firstly, Baba said in his Satcharitra that providing food to others is the best dakshina anyone can do. The poor woman offered whatever she had to Shankaracharya, which is purely because of her devotion towards the Acharya. Let us follow this dharma and attain all the benefits of such dharma in our life. Secondly, Baba always says Allah Malik. Shankara too followed the same. When he came to know that the woman is poor, he called his almighty goddess Mahalakshmi by Kanakadhara Stotra and made the poor woman into rich by providing golden amla. By following our Baba, he will answer not only all our prayers and also show us the mercy through his Allah. Baba said in Satcharitra that if he receives 1 rupee as dakshina, then he will give back to the devotee in 100 times. Same thing happened in Kanakadhara story too. In return to 1 old amla, poor woman got heap of golden amlas. She got it back in more valuable form in manifold. Let us not hesitate to donate money to Baba and do with pure will and devotion. Lastly, in Satcharitra, Baba said even he can free his devotee from his or her evil deeds of past life if we follow Baba in this life and do only good things. Same thing happened here. As per Shankara's request, Goddess Mahalakshmi pardoned the past life evil deeds of poor women. Allah Malik. Jai Sai Ram.